Alright, you bastards, this is Some-Belgian-prepper, and today I'm gonna talk about the uses of Marseille soap. But before we do that, if you're interested in the detective stories, in the link there will be my first book called Bloody Crosses. It's in Dutch. If you're interested, take a look in, I would say. So, Marseille soap. Yeah, it has been used, but usually it's a block of 600 grams, and Marseille soap is made with a certain process, and it's made for 72% out of olive oil. And yeah, it's a universal soap, I have noticed, and I've been so impressed with it that I'm going to make a video about it, because this soap has so many advantages in contrary to other modern soaps, in my opinion. First of all, what I love about Marseille soaps is they are just block soap. They are hard soaps, and you can go longer with hard soaps than soaps that are in bottles. And a lot of soaps these days that are in plastic bottles, they are meant for specific purposes, because they want to make you buy more soap. But with this, you can go a long time with it for several things, and these things I'm going to name now. I will look at my notes, because otherwise I will forget. I want to don't forget one. First of all, a stain remover. If you got a stain, a block of Marseille soap is very good to get those stains out of it. Next thing is washing. For everything almost, actually. You can do washing with your clothing. I use Marseille soap sometimes when I'm doing my laundry to get some stains to make loosen some stains before I that are really hard to get out. And the other things you can do is, and that is something that surprised me very much, is you can replace your shaving cream with this. um, I used a lot of soaps to see how I can do my shaving better. And yeah, the thing was, the shaving cream blocks that you turn your shaving cream, those work, but these are a lot of work. I use some other soaps, but they work, but I still had sometimes a little rash, or I scraped some of my skin. But with Marseille soap, I was surprised how good this worked for shaving. I just could just shave, whoop, and it was gone. It was smoother than ever, and it's very good for the skin also. So yeah, Marseille soap is, if you want to save on shaving cream, or if you want to do some shaving during a hike or a bug out, I would say pack one of these Marseille soaps, and you will do a long time with it. You can also use it for the dishes. Uh, if you melt it in some boiling water, and then you can create a soap. I would say create some flakes, boil it in, put it in boiling water. It will dissolve a little bit, and that you can use as a sort of dish soap. Is what I'm trying to shave. Uh, I've heard. I'm not sure about this, but I heard some people talk about using Marseille soap for brushing your teeth. But if anybody has some experience with that, please let me know in the comments, because I'm not sure how true this is, and I really want to know. So leave it in the comments if you have some experience with this. Another thing is, you can use it to lubricate some things, like if you got one of those drawers that are hard to open, put this on the sides, and it's like graphite, that it will make it a little bit smoother to open a drawer. Or if you got a squeaky floor or stair, you can rub it also on the squeaky parts, and it will have something to rub between, and it will be less squeaky. Um, just also for cleaning a floor, this is used. The same thing. Make flakes, boil it in water, put it in boiling water, and you can use it as a soap for cleaning your floors. Another thing is, you can use it as a disinfection, because it's made out of pure soap, and yeah, soap kills viruses, pathogens, and yeah, I would say you can use it as a disinfectant. But the thing you need to know about disinfectant with soap is, you have to disinfect for more than 20 seconds. Why? Because the I forgot the name of the chemical thing inside of soaps, that is, it's like the oils of the soap break down the barrier of around the virus, and it will kill the virus, but it needs about 20 seconds before it does that. So if you're going to use Marseille soap for killing bacteria, pathogens. You got to wash your hands or whatever you want to disinfect for more than 20 seconds, so you can be sure that the oils have broken down the pathogen or the viruses. Next thing is as an insect repellent. There are two ways you can use Marseille soap as an insect repellent. The first of all, you can take your block soap, you can carve a slice of it and hang that slice on a hook in your clothing closet. So moths and other larvae and other insects are being repelled. So it's like the mothball, but just using Marseille soap in your closet, and insects will be go away. The same thing goes if you take flakes of Marseille soap, put it in boiling water, let it cool down, and use the water in a spray bottle. You can use it in your garden, spray your plants with it, and insects will be less likely to hang on to the plant and destroy the plant. And if you do this every 3 days, your plants will have a sort of repellent against nasty insects. So that's another thing that this is being used for. I think I forgot something. It's also be used as shampoo for dogs, I think. I don't have a dog, but I hear a lot of people say that they use Marseille soap for dogs because there is something about this that is healthier for the dog, I guess, or more natural or less stinging for the dog when they're getting washed. So I think so. So if you have any experience with that, please let me know in the comments. I don't have a dog, but if you use this for your dogs, please let me know how well it works. And another thing, the same thing, use some Marseille soap if you want to. If you have a cleaning iron, or how do you say this, an iron for your clothes, and if those holes are being clogged, you can use some soap from Marseille on a cloth and use it while the iron is still warm. You rub it over it, and it will unclog those holes because of the oils and the fats, I think. I have not done this yet, but yet again, this is something that I hear often, so it must be some truth inside of it. So let me know if you have some experience with it. And yeah, for one thing, you can have Marseille soaps in several things. The usual one is this like block of 600 grams, and be well aware that it's real Marseille soap. So there are a lot of knockoff soaps made in China or Turkey, and that are made of animal fat, I think, and the process is a little bit different. So watch out for fake Marseille soaps. I have used this, as you can see, extensively, and I've been happy with it. You got also these soaps that are more tended for cleaning the kitchen or washing yourself, and these can have all sort of smells and odors. These are Fleur de Ile. My French is not good enough for that, so but it smells amazing, and you have this wide variety of smells like honey, coconut, and other spices, and it just smells amazing when you're washing it. So I would say get one of these blocks. You can do a long time with this instead of soaps from plastic bottles, and with this for washing your hands or your body or shaving. It is just a great product that I always use, and I'm very happy with it. So I hope this was a little bit useful for as information for peppers. And I would say keep one of these in your bug out bag, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you in the next video. Cheers.